it's Jonathan, and welcome to a special video. Today, I'll be reading this yearbook. You see, last June, I graduated from Point Loma High School, which is where I received my education from the fall of 2018 until then. Therefore, towards the end of the year, I got this yearbook, which is full of signatures from my fellow students and my teachers. The day before it, though, I also received this sheet of paper labeled Jonathan Lombardi's Yearbook 2023, which served as a substitute yearbook until I got this. Therefore, in this video, I'll be reading my signatures aloud. Now, without further ado, let's begin. One of my first signatures is from Shane Bass, who was my fellow student in Government and Economics class in the 2022 to 2023 school year. Dear Johnny, thanks for helping this class stay on track. Thank you for being a great partner on our project. Thank you, Shane. We did a project together in Government and Economics, and I'm glad he appreciated the help. To the right of it is Reese Morton, who I believe is also a Government and Economics fellow student. He was. You are super smart and helped us stay on track in economics/government. Great job this year, and have a great summer. Reese Morton. Thank you, Reese. I did have a great summer, and I'm glad you appreciate the effort. Near to my Government and Economics class is a class hosted by Coach Estenal, who was also my 10th grade history teacher. He said, Jonathan, it was great having you as a student in modern world history. You're an outstanding student and a great person. Best of luck, Coach Estenal. Thank you, Mr. Estenal. I also called him Mr. Estenal sometimes. And to the right of it is another history teacher named Ron Mon, I believe it is. He says, Jonathan, although you weren't enrolled in my class, I truly enjoyed you. Although you weren't enrolled in my class, I truly enjoyed talking to you most every day. You have a tremendous amount of knowledge and insights. I also enjoy your YouTube channel. Best wishes, Ron Mon, history teacher. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy this channel. On the next page is... this is from Mr. Booth, who was my graphics design teacher last year. He says, Jonathan, you are a great student, an A student. Keep up the good work. Thank you again, Mr. Booth. And thank you also for teaching me all those skills for graphics design. And that's it for the temporary yearbook. But now, however, we've got this. I got this just the day after I got that. Let's see what it says. Over here on the left corner is one single signature from Zalma Torres, who was my fellow student several times over the years. It says, Jonathan, you are so sweet and funny. Such a great friend. I enjoyed class with you. Have fun in life and keep up with the YouTube. Have a great summer. Zalma Torres. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy my channel too, Zalma. And to the right is Mr. C, who was my aide throughout the school year, and in fact one of the people who he actually appeared in one of my videos once, specifically Focus, which was one of the school projects from last year. But anyway, Mr. C says, Jonathan, it has been my pleasure to watch you grow over the last 4 years. You have matured vastly and are ready for City College. Stay focused and Remember to be calm when approaching challenges. Good luck, my friend, Mr. C. Ah, thank you. To the right of that is a message from Janie, who was also one of my fellow students in government and economics. Have a great summer, Jonathan. Thank you. And another one is from Jacobin, who, once again, is a fellow student in government and economics. Jonathan, have a great summer and college experience. Always a joy having you in my classes. Keep up YouTube. Jacobin C. Thank you. I definitely will keep up the good work I'm doing on YouTube. Below that is, I can't read the signature, but it says, Jonathan, it's been so fun having you in my class. I know you'll continue doing amazing things in the world. Congratulations. Sincere. Signed, I'm going to guess that it's my government and economics student. My government and economics teacher, Miss Gavender. In that case, thank you. To the right of that is, signed in purple, Loki, who is actually one of the students I've known the longest time. I've had him in several classes. He's been my classmate since kindergarten and most recently in government and economics. And I believe video production too. Jonathan, it's been great having you in my class and to have scholarly talks with you. Loki. Thanks. Thank you, Loki. And to the right of that, also in purple, my favorite color by the way, Jonathan, it was really nice meeting you. Kate. Kate B, I believe it is. Thank you. Thank you, Kate. And below all that, in a different shade of purple, is, oh, Miss Hedges, who was my teacher for Identity and Power last year. That's some kind of a history class with some elements of ethnic studies, I believe. Dear Jonathan, it's been a real pleasure having you in my class. Thank you so much for all your hard work and participation. I hope you have a fun summer making videos and an exciting year in college. Good luck, M. Hedges. Thank you. I did have fun making those videos. Below that is Mr. Craig, who is also one of the teachers in my high school. He says, Jonathan, you have been a joy to have in class this semester. It has been great to have a student who enjoys history as much as I do. I wish you the best of luck in your future. I know you will thrive. Enjoy your summer. You deserve it after all your hard work. Mr. Craig. And can't wait to see the new video. Thank you very much. And by the way, I think the new if I remember correctly, the new video he was referring to was eventually published just days after graduation as Mosh's Adventures in the Legal Wonderland, or How a Drawing Jailed a Man, which, fittingly enough, also has a school theme. It's about a student in Russia, Masha Moskalyova, that drew a drawing in opposition to the war in Ukraine, leading to a legal case against her father. It's an interesting story, and I'm sure Mr. Craig, who was one of my teachers last year, found it interesting. I almost forgot to mention that in the near future, I will also be releasing a sequel to Masha's Adventures in a Legal Wonderland. This new video will cover events surrounding Masha's case that happened after the release of the original video. In fact, to my knowledge, some of the events I'll report in that video have never been reported on by any English language source, despite those events being amply documented by Russian-speaking independent media. Hence, I recommend you stay tuned for the updates. Until then, more than 24 of my videos about Ukraine, and particularly about the war in that country, have been published as part of my Trident series on this channel. For now, let's get back to the video. And to the right of that, Jocelyn Matancias, who I've known just as long as Loki. Since kindergarten, actually. And she was also one of my classmates in film class last year. She says, "Jonathan, don't forget me. I love hanging out and growing up with you. Here's my number if you ever need it. I'll love to see what you do in life." Thank you, Jocelyn. She also left me her email, which I'll keep private, but I'll definitely make use of it. And on the next page, it's from my film teacher, Mr. Palmiato. "Jonathan, I wish you all the best with your next step in life. I also feel your last video for my class was excellent. You need to begin watching all of Ken Burns' films / documentaries and start to emulate his style. It will continue to improve your video skills." Thank you, Mr. Palmiato, for both the kind words and the good advice. In fact, it was actually in your class, Mr. Palmiato, that I've had plenty of practice making videos in there, as evident by all the videos I've released as school projects from 2021 to 2023. Overall, thank you everyone for all the kind words. And I'll definitely remember you, Jocelyn, and everyone else. Haven't read them before till now, but now that I have read them, I appreciate them a lot. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like on it. And if you enjoyed this entire channel, subscribe to it. And if you want to know when my next video will be coming out, click the bell button after you subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video.